And I can remember coming to shul all the time with my father. And we used to come every Sunday to the Millionaire Group, which was led by Nate Sherman and Ray Miller of Sholem. And it was from 9 to 9:30. Then we'd have lunch and study sessions. And it was part of my growing up experience. And and even today I know how to put on tefillin. I remember going to the conventions, traveling there, having people staying at our house, and just all the enjoyment and feeling really Jewish, being a minority group, but feeling really Jewish, and all my friendships. And then going off to Westdale High School, which was where we all grew up. And at that time, I think the Jewish probably represented about 10% of the school there. From the basketball team, to the academics, to some of the teachers. It just framed my whole life. And then one of the highlights of my life was going off to Israel, the second trip that went off to Israel.
With Rabbi Weiner.
With Rabbi Weiner. I can remember Seymour Epstein and Sheldon Goldstein, and there were so many people that I associated with, and just what a life-changing experience it was being on the trip.
Can you say more about that?
I found my roots. I found where I came from. I was able to use my Yiddish when I was in Israel. I was able to just get a better understanding and appreciate what I had.
So you were on the second Rabbi Weiner trip.
Yes.
Do you remember any highlights of the itinerary, what you did?
I can remember staying in Jerusalem, and our hotel was on the border of Jordan at that time. And I remember the back of the hotel looked right on the Jordan border. And I can remember Shabbos services, how special they were. They were very, very special, being in Israel. Just the dancing and the highlights and the festivities, and just being part of it all.
Where did they take place?
Sometimes in the courtyard of the hotels. I can't remember going to a lot of shuls, but I remember even on the kibbutz having the Shabbos services and the fun we had. And the education. And the one thing Rabbi Weiner, I remember it was a Saturday afternoon, and there was a bunch of us that wanted to play football. And we said to ourselves, can we play football on Shabbos afternoon? So I walked up to the rabbi and I said, Rabbi, are we able to play football this afternoon? And he said, obviously you have doubt. And because you're asking me if you can play, you have doubt. And if you have doubt, the answer is no. If you didn't ask me, it would be okay. But if you have doubt, you shouldn't do it. And I've really led my life that way. If I have doubt, I usually don't do things. The old guard liked to do things their way. They had their setup. And when Rabbi Weiner came in, he was fresh. He was young, energetic. And it was the youth's turn to rise up in the shul and take their place. And he was trying to frame our minds as to what was important.